Ye is finally back home after champs and he's right back on the grind. El Diablo has been spamming ranked since he got back and he's almost 1000 Aurora in Radiant. Even though he didn't win champs, he put up a great performance and had some of the craziest clips there. Let's have a look at one of his games on Fracture and see how he plays it. See what we can learn. Let's go. Alright, so starting here on pistol. The usual Jett buy. If you're taking long range duels, it's a sheriff. If you're confident with the sheriff, of course, but if you're on attack, you're not on like breeze or something like this, light armor with the classic's probably the best. Just shoots the trip, doesn't waste any time. Whiffs the shots in the cipher here. And he feeds the Reyna full armor. Ooh. Yeah, he knows he made a mistake there, feeding the Reyna this full armor. It could cost him the round. Gotta be careful of Reyna on pistol. She is so overpowered if she gets any kills, even just an assist. But, we'll see if his teammates can pick it up or if this Jett clutches. I was gonna skip, but I'm kinda curious.
It's actually pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Looks like they might actually lose this.
Like a lot better.
That's probably a fake. Yeah. And the Jett actually picks it up. Damn. Costing him the round there on that death. Yeah, that's the problem with quick flank sometimes, especially if they have like the cipher, the killjoy, they know about it. They can just turn around and kill you if you're too impatient, which he was. So, but he picks up the Marshall here. You see, especially on characters like Jett, you don't need heavy armor and a rifle the next round. If you lose pistol, you might as well buy the sheriff, buy the Marshall, just for a chance. So you actually, because if you don't buy any gun, you just wasted a round. You're forfeiting the round. You're saying, yes, you can have this round. I don't care. I don't want to win this round. But you can pull back a lot of dead rounds by just buying a sheriff or a marshal. He's only able to pick up one here, but he tags everyone up. It's kind of sad. If he was able to get one or two more there, that would have been insane.
Have you considered scrimming more with South America since?
You can see he has 3,500 now. That's plenty of money. You don't need a full buy on Jett. You're so mobile that you don't. The heavy armor, it's good, but the damage numbers, the only one that really changes is the phantom headshot at range for the 140. Still takes 4 body shots from a vandal. It still takes. You can 4 body shot with the phantom as well. But the headshots are pretty much the same. So he's just dropped out tower here, just trying to chill behind the box. See if we can catch him off. Looks like the enemies are just hard rushing A. Now this is the only time you should quick rotate, to be honest, is if you have a good read on the enemy that they're rushing every time. People will quick rotate all the time and it costs you games. Just because you just want to take these fights non-stop, but map control's important. The Viper just ints. See, he's not just rushing into sight here. He's playing it smart. He doesn't want to lose his gun. Yeah, he's very methodical, you know. And he will also just dash in and kill you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, trying to make sure their bonus isn't as good. And not just suiciding in there. Looks like he's gonna do this play again. And see, the only reason he's doing the same play again is because the enemy never seen it. You know? If the enemies didn't see it, it didn't happen for them. This is a disgusting off angle though. You're never gonna get cleared from here. I think there's one around there. Oh my. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. The enemies just went 4 or 5 on B main, so his off angle was just useless. Looks like they're all playing tower. Team should pick this up. Looks like a pretty free round. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes they don't come to you. He's 1-3 now.
I'm not even trolling.
4 rounds in.
At least for me.
You can repeat the same play if the enemy never seen it, but you know, if he like got a gunfight there, he would not do that play again. You know what I mean? It's just if you repeat the same thing, then you just become super readable. He just kills the Reyna, makes it look easy. He's not just rushing in brainlessly. He just insta-kills this Jett. Crosshair placement's so good. It makes all his kills just look so easy.
One enemy remaining.
He's just playing as patient. A lot of players would just updraft dash in there, including me. I probably would. But he's not that. He's not that type of player. He just like he knows they can't hold this. We have way better guns than them.
This game players with more info is gonna be.
And he's just not giving them a chance to win it.
I mean, it's just natural. It's a natural evolution of the game. To be honest with you. Like.
He's got this really slow aim style. It's satisfying to watch. He's not one of those flicky players, you know. He's not like Tens. He's not like Som or people like this, you know. He's never getting this play off. I hate when this happens. It's really annoying. You have a play that it will work perfect and you're guaranteed a kill, but no one comes. So you just keep doing the same thing. But now he's quick rotating because the enemy have rushed A almost every round. You know, reading the patterns. Always, if you have a feeling they're gonna do that, just trust your gut, and if your gut was wrong, then that's good info for the next round. It's much better to make a mistake like that and try and fix that instead of just not trusting your gut. You see, he's not pushing through the Viper smoke. He's not dumb. He's waiting for the Brim ult to come out. All they have to do now is clear sight. Dash just takes the high ground. Just the Reyna off guard completely. Oh, the breach stun. But he baits time for his teammate. You see how he shoots though? Most people, there was one, where was it? It was against this Viper. That's what stood out to me. Reyna kill, that was fine, but against this Viper here, you see how he stops that? A lot of people aren't doing that, especially when they use the Vandal. If you whiff your first couple shots, just take a second. The Vandal has amazing recoil recovery in the first couple of bullets. So you can just take a second, readjust. And while the enemy's sitting there spraying, hoping for the best, you just quickly kill them.
Probably me.
Who's the best opera NA? And he says himself. I respect it. Going for the peek out here aggressively. Doesn't find anything, but unless you think they have an op, doing this on Jett is almost unpunishable. Especially if you're not making noise while you're peeking it. You probably should have updrafted over that. I don't really agree with that. Unless he's trying to cause some pressure. Making the Cypher afraid, you know? Looks fine. He didn't even have to do anything there.
You feel like you're gonna see a lot more chamber off than Jett? You know, you're probably right. You probably will.
Yeah, I think that as well. I think Chamber will take over the op role if he becomes meta. I don't know if he will. The pros haven't got to play with him yet. I don't know if there's that one LAN tournament going on. I'm not sure if Chamber's enabled there.
Don't get me wrong. The guy's in fucking major winners, so of course he's gonna be good.
But yeah, Chamber seems like he will definitely take over the op role. I feel like Jett might on defense. And he actually gets the kill this time. At peak aggressive with Jett, it's why she's so strong. You can take these early fights with no punishment. You just can't be punished for it. Oh, and he whiffs.
He's low. Jett's 20 HP. Jett's 20 HP. Yeah, fuck him. Damn, I should've killed that guy.
It's probably not worth actually like hard peeking like he did there. But I think he was like you probably shouldn't do it in lower games especially, but he was trying to throw their crosshair placement off. That's why he was all the way on the left side. Well, peeking against an eco like that, it's very risky. Well, they weren't playing towards arcades, so he thought maybe there was only going to be one here.
Would that be good or bad for the game?
It's a fine peak, especially because they have money, but
Probably be good to have agents.
if the round was closer, it could have thrown it.
But it's gonna take some time. We need more agents before that happens. I'm not gonna lie.
Gonna go for this peak A main, or B main again. Breach stun comes out. Pops the ult, actually. Theo's aware of the breach flash. Oh my, and he just 181 tops this poor Jett. El Diablo in full form as he gets the right click through the smoke. Can't 180 the flash in time. Just picks up 4. Hell, what? Oh, can't pick up the ace. The straight up wall bang onto the. That was his crosshair placement. that was a nutty 4K. You see, almost did he? He flicked for one of those kills, did he? I think he flicked on. It wasn't even a flick on the Jett. No, he just is all. I think all these kills are crosshair placement. That's what I mean. His crosshair placement is so good. He has some of the best in the game. Like that was just. He seen the Viper was running straight through. Pretty sure this was just straight up. He knew where the plant guy was. Yeah, just pre-aimed his head. And this is on Fracture, so Fracture is a super hard crosshair placement map because there's so many little ups and downs. But he's just so good at pre-aiming heads. I don't know.
The maps that I think she'll probably get forced out of is probably Fracture, Split, and Bind. Probably like 3 maps in which like I could see it getting replaced. One arcade.
The Jett just sprints through. What? You gotta be ready for plays like this, man. People just do the dumbest shit to just try and catch you off guard. It's a very hard round to win, yeah.
Why not Haven in a set? Haven, her dash is really good for creating space on pretty much like all 3 sites. Not to mention the elevation.
He's talking about Jett.
There's like a lot of different spots you can go with Jett on Haven.
Yeah, he's talking about Jett's viability.
It's T side. She's really good for creating space with just dashes and like getting out and creating space for your team. And also she's really good. Her dash is really good for a lot of spots in like mid, for example. There's a lot of getaway potential.
Yeah, I don't feel like Jett's very good on this map on Fracture, but she's definitely playable. You know, Jett's playable on every map. I think Raze is just a little bit better. Her boombot creates a lot of space on this map. He's just hard challenging here. He's waiting to try and one-tap this Jett. Sees her pick up the rifle, so it's not worth it. Holding his ground though, as he sprays, gets a headshot through the smoke on this Viper. You can see most of his kills, like he's not jumping around the place. Most people would be like, you know, oh, he doesn't have this crazy aim, but it's all just perfect crosshair placement. If you're like, most people are like, yeah, I have good crosshair placement, I aim at the head, but no, you don't, you know. This is what amazing crosshair placement looks like. He's even able to get kills straight through smokes just because he knows around where the head is. And he plays quite low sensitivity as well, so he's not. When he puts it there, it doesn't accidentally move, you know. Which that aim style won't work for everybody, but works amazing for him. He went for the one top. It's the Opera's teammate. Going for the knives. Yeah, this is an updraft spot. There's two updraft spots on this map that I know of. Then there's that one, and there is this one here on top of this box. Right in front of him. He's just so good with these knives. Oh my.
Down B.
He makes it look so easy.
Enemy remaining.
He just knows where they're coming from and then just denies them any chance of winning the game. Let me watch that again. That was beautiful. What?
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Using the fucking knives like they're a fucking guardian or something. Or a marshal. It's insane. 9-3. Hopefully I don't get cursed. The real thing. You're never safe if you have 9-3 on the half. I'd actually prefer an 8-4 half over a 9-3. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna buy Sheriff again.
Individuals.
Sheriff is good on this map as well. It's only like also Classic's good too. There's a lot of different buy. Like you can buy every single pistol with Jett. Every single one, even Shorty is viable. They're all good. Just whatever you're feeling, to be honest. Or whatever the map suits. He's just going for a little bit of poke here. He's not overcommitting. Trying to wait out this Viper Orb, I think.
We can just slow down, boys. We can slow down.
He's trying to tell his team to slow down a bit here. He sees his chambers completely alone, so he just comes over here. Just to help him out. Always try and play with your teammates instead of just, you know, leaving them to die on their own. Oh, Zarena just peeks. Gets a double, unfortunate. Yeah, especially in lower ranks. Just, you know, like, just even if you're like, oh, my teammates are so bad, just use them like a killjoy turret, you know? You can just peek off of their contact and get free kills. Especially if you know you're the best player in the lobby, there's no point in suiciding on site for a, you know, like little Timmy. You know? If you've got like a silver killjoy and you're like, you think you're a much better player, just play off the turret's contact, play off the killjoy's contact. Should be able to clutch out the rounds then. Oh, as the Jett just barely survives this one. Don't think he's re-peeking that again.
I feel like you're gonna flash and like peek in a few seconds. Like 3, 2,
Get this gun, get this gun. I'm lit. Can I get the deagle?
I guess I'm wrong.
They're not coming back now, I don't think.
Wait, don't. One's dish.
Yeah, I'm late.
For splaying A.
Where is he? Dish out?
I got him.
That's good.
Held that for a little extra bit. I feel like he could have left like 5 seconds ago, but he was thinking maybe. Oh, he just walks into the trip. Maybe the Jett comes back.
Like bottom side.
But as he just gets domed.
Enemy remaining.
Like his team was gonna be able to.
Headshot me there.
Looks like his team is gonna pick it up. 2v1, they actually got the Spectres off the bodies.
He's low.
Oh, they might actually lose this. I'll have a look. The Spectre is a cool weapon.
Who's the funniest in B? Probably FNS or Victor. Is there a fucking...
That's what he's buying here. He's just buying full armor Vandal. Again, I see so many people forcing abilities. Like, you don't need every ability. This is still a shooter at the end of the day. The main thing you should be buying, even if you're playing Sentinel, even if you're playing Controller, you need your weapon. Maybe something like Astra could buy a port. Oh my god. It's as if he doesn't see the smokes. This is his turret. He's not even using a Phantom and he's able to get all these kills through smoke.
Oh shit!
Just because of his crosshair placement again. It's crazy. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, your weapon is like the most important thing.
Holy shit, thank you so much. That's fucking
Like-
tight, man. Thank you.
Wow, this guy's not coming. I won't pull alarm bot. I'm coming with you guys.
You know, you can sell 1 or 2 abilities to buy heavy armor and a gun. Just do it.
One enemy remaining.
Unless you're opping, then you should probably realistically, unless you're destroying the game, you're not gonna get heavy armor op very often. You're gonna go light armor or no armor with the op, and then
And 5 gets it? Wait, that's a tier.
hope you win the round and then get it back so you can get the armor. But especially with rifles, like
I didn't realize.
if you can sell 1 or 2 abilities just
So generous.
to
Thank
get heavy armor and a rifle, it's so worth it.
you. I wasn't expecting that, honestly. Thank you, though. Also, gliders with turn. Holy shit, thank you guys.
And light armor with a rifle is way stronger than like heavy armor sheriff. I see people do this all the time with heavy armor sheriff. It is not a full buy. It's not even worth the money.
Vipers.
You're spending 1800 just for
Oh, I have an op in
a
it.
chance to one tap the enemy and steal their gun. Like you're actually better off with a shorty half the time,
He's just holding.
especially on a character like Jett.
Posted on this for you.
Yeah, once we
See, oh, catches him.
Fun about
Oh, there's the low sensitivity coming in. He couldn't turn around in time on the Reyna. Looks like his team's fucked here.
Last player
You guys
standing.
call me for your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, we're all friends, so it's honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he should have smoked himself after he killed the guy, or he should have dashed.
Why you decided to use high settings? Any specific reason? Oh, people just keep asking me for my video settings, so I just randomly change them. You know, I'm not even trolling. I just randomly changed it just to prove a point. Cause like I had like 8 people on a road ask me, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm changing it to high just to make a point. Fucking videos.
Just peeking main here.
No difference.
Looks like he's just gonna go straight in with these knives. Catches this Jett completely off guard with the updraft.
Reyna 7, guys. Reyna tower. Reyna tower.
Oh,
And there's the stairs.
I'm out of
Oh,
Spike down B.
he ran out of mouse pad on that one.
Yeah, bomb, yeah.
Playing on the edge of your mouse pad is so hard. Only 8 in the mag here.
Yeah, I'm running it A. I'm just gonna run it A.
one B main,
So he knows there's one B main, and his other teammate died towards arcade, so just run straight B here. Or A, sorry. I always get the 2 sites on this map mixed up. I don't know why. It's the only map where I do. A site just feels like a B site, you know?
Can I go?
I don't know how to
can I go
explain it.
CT on me?
No, A main. One could have time maybe CT, but I'm pretty sure it's A main and dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna clear your CT.
It's a filthy off angle, just hits the fucking shot here.
Player
Oh, he's already close. I did not expect him to be close. A Viper's pit comes down. Most likely this Viper's gonna fake it. He does not. And that's why you fake until you find out where your enemy is.
match point.
12-5 now. Dude, his team is flaming the Viper there. You should be, usually, if you don't know where the enemy is, you should be faking the bomb.
Thank you so much.
Oh, can he try?
Like, if you just stick the bomb first try, you're just hardcore asking to lose. It's so risky. Whereas if you fake, get some info on where they are, then you can actually, like, play around that. It's like the stream's gone quiet here. I think the audio is cut off. Maybe you had music on or something? And this round looks like a blowout anyway. Yeah, he didn't even have to do anything. He got stunned and then they won. 24 and 12 though. Damn. That's why you're in his last hope. 1-4. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Envy could have won champs, but weren't able to pull it out. I don't know. 383 CS. Yeah, that was a game anyway. So that was a good one. His crosshair placement is amazing. That's the main takeaway. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.